Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Alright, let's get right into the look. Okay, so first I'm going to prime my face with the Urban Decay Quick Fix Hydro Charge Complexion Prep Priming Spray. Whoa. I want to try to say that fast one time. Hydro Charge Complexion Prep Priming Spray. I'm just going to prime my face again with the Too Faced primer. The Hangover primer, yeah. I don't know if the Urban Decay Quick Fix is a regular primer because it does say prep priming spray. I'm not sure what that really means, but my face is super dry from the weather, so I'm just going to use a double primer. I guess, yeah. It's like a winter wonderland outside and there's so much snow, so I wanted to do a winter wonderland inspired look today just because I thought it would be fun and I'm stuck inside. And so I'm gonna go do my eyebrows. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back with my eyebrows done. They took forever and I think they look like crap, but whatever, let's just forget about it. Okay, so I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Tarte Shape tape in the color Fair Neutral. I'm just gonna buff that out with my beauty blender. And to set it, I'm going to take my ready to wear face powder and this flat fluffy brush to just set that concealer on my eyelids. Now for my transition color. Come on, Dara, spit your words out. Ah! So for my transition shade, I'm going to take this blue, light blue here called a Lost and Found by Colourpop. And I'm going to use this fluffy brush by Janari. I don't know where I got this fluffy brush. My mom got it for me probably like 3 years ago at like Marshall's or whatever. And this is probably one of my favorite fluffy brushes. Now I'm bringing the shade up pretty high just because I'm going to be doing a full cut crease, so I really want this blue shade to be seen. Light, but as you can see I built that up pretty well, so this shade is really nice and buildable. And for my next shade, I'm going to take this darker blue right here called Piece of Cake by Colourpop, and I'm going to take my Sigma E38 brush and focus that more in the crease. Alright, now I'm just going to go back in with that fluffy brush with no product on it and just go over those two colors and blend them out. So now I'm going to cut my crease with the Tarte Shape tape in this flat brush from Morphe. I have discovered that this is the best brush for cutting any type of crease. I love it. Now, when I put on the concealer, I open my eye and then see where the concealer transfers. So when I open my eye, you can still see the cut crease because, I mean, my eyes are a little hooded, and see how it went up there? And I'm going to cut my crease all the way up there just so when I open my eyes, you can still see what's on the lid. Now I'm just gonna wait for that to dry patiently. Wait. Wow. I was hella concentrated for that. Oh my God. Now I'm going to set that concealer I put on my eyelids with my New York Ready to Wear powder. Just kidding, I'm not going to set it with my face powder. I'm actually going to set it with this white powder right here in the Smokey Eye palette by NYX. because I want the base to be white. So once this dries, I will pack that on there. Okay, so I set my concealer with the white kind of shimmery shade. Now I'm going to go on top of that white color with my Stila Glitter in the color Diamond, or this really isn't a color, it's called Diamond Dust. So I'm just gonna put that on my lid. So I got the glitter on, and then I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. And when you put on glitter, it's probably best if you use a liquid liner just so it goes over the glitter smoothly. So yeah, and I'm gonna be very concentrated with this wing, so. Okay, so I did the other wing and I popped some lashes on, and this is what it looks like so far. And I used the DODO lashes in D320. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation in Sand. And I'm almost out of this. I'm really upset about it. Now, when I use this foundation, I like to use a foundation brush to blend it out because the Beauty Blender just takes so long, and I think it's harder with the Beauty Blender. So I'm just going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to put a little bit of the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil on it just to blend out that stick foundation a little bit easier, because I have noticed that even with the brush it's kind of dry. So yeah, I just find it better to use a brush and some oil to blend out the stick foundation. I don't know if this is for every stick foundation, but I know this is for the stick foundation that I have used. And the Bobbi Brown, it goes really, really nice and creamy on the skin, but once it's on there, it gets a little tacky and it is hard to kind of blend out, so that's the reason why I use this brush with the oil on it instead of a Beauty Blender. I forgot to wet my Beauty Blender again. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my damp Beauty Blender. Don't know what I was doing with this hand. There's nothing in this hand. Okay, so I'm just going to conceal my under eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral. I should know what color this is or shade this is because I've literally used it so many times, but I forget and have to look at the bottom. I love getting concealer in my eyeball. Oh. And then on my contacts, it's just great. Tip for the Tarte Shape Tape that I literally just noticed right now. So I guess do this. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on one thing and I can't multitask. So I guess when you use the Tarte Shape Tape, try to do one section of your face at a time, because I noticed that it does dry super quickly and I'm trying to blend this out and it's taking some of my foundation off on my Beauty Blender. So now I'm just going to set my face with my Ready to Wear powder and my big flat fluffy brush from Tarte. Excuse me. Now to finish the eye look, I'm going to take this white shimmery shade that I put on the base and this flat brush and use that to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. To spray my brush first with the Quick Fix priming spray just so I can get a lot of the shade onto the brush because I want it to be super glowy. Spraying the brush before putting your brush into an eyeshadow it just makes the eyeshadow, you just get so much more product on the brush than you normally would if you just dipped your brush right in there without it being damp or anything. And now for my underneath, I am going to take Lost and Found, the first transition shade I used, and this, I don't really know what to call this brush, small, precise brush from Morphe, and put that underneath my waterline. And I'm just going to take the darker shade, Piece of Cake, and smoke out that blue just to make it a little bit darker. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit more white and connect it with the blue just to blend that out a little bit. And I don't have any white eyeliner to put on my waterline, and I'm kind of upset, and I probably invest in some, but I don't have any, so whatever. And I'm just going to put some Colossal Cat Eye mascara on my bottom eyelashes. Ooh, oh my god, I am dropping everything today. Stop falling! For bronzer, I just bought this. It is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm super pumped to use this. I saw a couple YouTubers use this, and they said they really loved it, so I wanted to try it. And this is what it looks like. The color, I don't really think it has a color. It just says light bronzer. Okay. Oh my god. It smells like tanning oil. I'm going to use my fluffy Real Techniques brush and bronze up my face. I really like this bronzer. Not so dark where like I look like I have, know what I'm trying to say? I like it. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So now for some blush, I'm going to take the Hot Mama by the Balm and my Sigma F15 brush to warm up my cheeks. Why do I smile when I do this? Now I'm just going to take my angled elf brush and my face powder and just clean up underneath my bronzer. Now for highlighter, I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Lightning Dust and Crystal Fire. This highlighter is so amazing. Look at it. I'm just going to take this small fluffy brush from Tarte, and I'm going to use this one right here called Fire Crystal. Oh, goddamn.
Hello.
Hello. God, this highlight is amazing. Yes, Rihanna. Now for my lips, I'm going to take the Tarteist lip paint in a birthday suit. It's minty. Last but not least, I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. Okay everybody, this is the finished look. I really hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!